What it do, what it do, what it do? Welcome back to the channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, what it do, what it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby.
Yes.
It's your boy Half.
And your girl Jay.
And we back
with
another reaction video. All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back, welcome back.
We got a comment earlier in one of our videos. They was asking, one of our subscribers was asking, can we receive things in our P.O. box still? Yes, we can. They wanted to know what was the size that we can do. I wrote it back to you in the comment section, so I hope if you see it, then, you know, we can go from there. They want to send us something through the P.O. box.
Okay.
But I think it's a big box or whatever, so
okay.
They wanted to make sure that they can send it
through
FedEx as well. So
okay.
if you're watching this video, right, if you're watching this video, appreciate it. I wrote back to you guys, so hopefully you see it. So anyway, this is gonna be big right here.
Right.
This is big, man. We also seen in the comments somebody told us about this. You let them know first. Oh,
well, I was up doing my normal routine and came across a video, and I was like, I have to tell Half, we gotta react to it.
Yeah.
I ended up falling back to sleep and and forgot to tell him. So one of our family members hit us up and said that they would like to see us react to this video.
Right.
Yeah. Well, this is much needed.
Much needed right here. So what video are we gonna be reacting to? Okay,
so shout out to Fox News.
Shout out to Fox. Trump
says he can win New York.
Has a special connection with voters.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He has a special connection with. Now, apparently, he was in the Bronx.
Right.
You know what I mean? Apparently, he was in the Bronx, man. Yes, Trump was in the Bronx.
And I saw people think they are slick. They put up flyers saying that he wasn't welcome to the Bronx. We already know that this is everything that's gone against Trump has all been a setup.
Right. And
the flyers, I believe, were, you know, somebody from the other side made that up.
Right.
And saying he wasn't welcome.
Let's see, he pulled up.
See. Yeah. Let's see how that went.
Right. But before we get into it, everybody that's out there who has not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes.
And then comment down below, baby.
Down below. Come on.
Come and join the squad, man.
Yes, Half and J.
You dig. Fuck, you already kicking off what? Good vibes, baby. Good vibes. Boom. All right, let's see what Trump did in the Bronx, baby. Biggie would be proud. Was he from the Bronx? I don't know. Anyway.
Well, there was a big performance in New York yesterday. It wasn't in Manhattan. It wasn't in Brooklyn. It was in the Bronx. And it was Donald Trump. Here he was in the Bronx.
On day one, we're going to throw out Bidenomics. They're going to replace it with Maganomics, like your hats. Maganomics. And I will give you lower taxes. We're going to cut it still lower. Remember, when I cut taxes.
Thank you, Trump, man. Please lower these taxes, man, because we paying a lot.
Right.
Especially out here in California, man. Damn.
Yeah.
I will give you lower taxes. We're going to cut it still lower. Remember, when I cut taxes, I gave you the biggest tax cut in the history of our country, bigger than the Reagan tax cuts. And you know what? The following year, we reported massive increases in revenue. So with lower taxes, we actually took in more money because it gave incentive for people to work. Lots of reasons.
Right.
But I will give you low taxes, low inflation, low interest rates, rising wages, growing incomes, and fair trade for the American worker. And we will make energy affordable again by saying, drill, baby, drill.
Drill, yes.
Drill, baby, drill.
So it was a big moment yesterday when you're looking at the former president. I mean, you can't deny this. Do you see these people? Have you ever seen the Trump?
Historic, though.
I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. You may not see them popping up yet, but it's going through my body. But yeah, they said he wasn't welcome.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look at the love.
That's a gang of people out there in the Bronx, though. They probably ain't had that many people out there like that.
With a mixed crowd.
With a mixed crowd. Like, that's dope right there. That just lets you know how big he is, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a certain group of people.
Right.
That's
how it was, you know, a few years back.
Right.
You know.
Right. Even more now, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Than back then, for sure.
When you're looking at the former president, I mean, you can't deny this. Do you see these people? Have you ever seen a Trump rally like that? It took courage to go there.
Right.
It took will to go there. The political elite, the political consultants say, don't even waste your time. This is a Democratic stronghold. 80% of them going to vote for Joe Biden anyway. Donald Trump went, and this is what you saw. People that love the country, they don't classify themselves as Republican, though, Will. They said they're open to Trump. And yesterday I tried to ask him, why is that? Why are you different? And I think it's just the simplicity of it, of the issues.
Yeah, so you weren't just there as a viewer to watch the rally. You were also there to talk to him. But before we get to that, do want to ask you a little bit about this rally because you were there. I mean, this is a district that hasn't voted Republican in 100 years since the flapper times.
Wait a minute.
In 100 years.
100 years, and look at the outcome on that, though.
Right.
And like you said, all different nationalities. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's not just one particular group of people. It's all different races, walks of life.
We can officially thank Biden.
Oh, yeah.
For becoming president, because if he hadn't, none of this would be going on.
Right.
And if we know Trump is winning, but if he loses, we absolutely know that that it was, you know what I'm saying? Right. It was rigged.
Right. That's facts.
Hasn't voted Republican in 100 years since the flapper times, 1924, and then you see this crowd of people. What did it feel like to be there? Describe the people who were there, and what stood out the most to you?
It was probably the most energized I've been in a while at a rally, and the reason why, because it was comforting to see the stuff that I've been hearing across the country in the barbershop, and I talk with some of the brothers when I'm, going to the airport, and it's like, oh man, I see this support. The polling suggests that there's some support, but when you go there and you see this I cannot put this plainly enough. The faces that you see, a lot of them were from the Bronx. They tell you, oh, I'm right down the street right here. Oh yeah. Why did you decide to attend? Oh, I like Donald Trump because of this. Oh, did you vote for him? Yeah, I voted for him last time, but this time things are different. It was just this authentic presence, Will.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here thinking about you and what you said in our first hour and then what you just said to me just now. In our first hour, and I'm not suggesting you've contradicted yourself.
No.
I'm thinking there's a conversation to build here. In our first hour, you said you've always encouraged Republicans to go to these neighborhoods. But yet, in this hour, you're also telling us the connection with this crowd isn't to Republicans, it's to Donald Trump. And I think about that a lot, and I think about why. And the answer to me is, people could say, oh, Donald Trump, he's got some swag, or Donald Trump because he's boisterous. I don't think it's any of that stuff. I mean, I think it could be in part, so let me correct myself. I just think that Donald Trump is authentic to who he is. Man. He is himself.
Right.
He always wears the suit. He doesn't dress for the occasion. He always talks like Donald Trump. He doesn't fake accents. He always gives the same message. He doesn't tailor it to a new crowd. You're not black if you're not vote for me, or they're going to put y'all back in chains. He tells you who he is and acts out who he is at all occasions. And I just think authenticity connects.
It always wins. Every time, man. When you be yourself and not trying to
be a
puppet, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, people going to gravitate to you because they can relate to you more.
Oh, yeah.
He's just like me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not perfect. He's just like me.
Exactly.
You feel me? So, yeah.
It's out who he is at all occasions, and I just think authenticity connects.
I think it's that. And I also think it's the will to go to. I think what yesterday proved is voters aren't going to come to you.
Right.
I don't think it's too much for you to go to him. Every single group of voters, whether it is the coal miners or the truckers, politicians have to go to them. And I think what he proved yesterday is, I saw some interest. I'm going to go there to try to cultivate that relationship. Now, to your point about what is different as well, I think black folks, Hispanic folks, at their core are conservatives, like family values, lower taxes.
Right.
They want less crime. But I do think there's sometimes the impression of Republicans is that they're not about the everyday people.
Yeah.
That they are, just the country club.
Right.
And I think what Donald Trump has shown is that he's reaching the forgotten men of all different communities. Right. A lot of black and Hispanic folks feel forgotten, just like the people in middle America.
Yep.
So I asked the president, okay, now you got this interest. Do you feel like you're going to be able to change New York? This is what he had to say. When you see all these people here today, of all different backgrounds, do you think the Republican Party can win here with other seats? The city, can you take over the city council, the mayor's office, the governor's office?
Well, I don't know about other races. I think we can win New York as a presidential candidate because I have a special relationship.
How do you take this energy on the road? How do you? Are you going to go to Atlanta?
Well, it's on the road for me. We have the largest crowds we've ever had. Look, we won the first time, and we got millions more votes the second time. In 2016, we won. We beat Hillary. In 2020, we got millions more votes. We did better in 2020. Nobody likes talking about it. We got, that's by their count. We got millions of more votes. I will say this, as good as 2016 and 2020 were, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. And you see that.
So interesting. I just caught this in the interview with him, to the conversation that we're having. I asked him, what about the other offices? Can the other Republicans can win? And he goes, I have a special connection.
Right.
And I think it's that. Remember, before Donald Trump even declared that he was going to run for president, he was a cultural icon, especially in black America.
Right.
I mean, when I went to the thrift shop when I was a kid and I could go to Highland Park, we didn't have enough money, and I found a Donald Trump tie in the thrift shop.
Yeah.
For $2, I had hit gold. And it wasn't because of his politics, it was because he was making money. Everybody wants to make it out. It was all about the aspiration.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Donald Trump brought to the Bronx, just the aspiration.
No, you're spot on. And everybody talks about the economy. They talk about the border issues. They talk about the crime. But you guys are hitting on something that I think is under-discussed. It is Donald Trump as a person. And it wasn't just what he said at the rally yesterday. It was also how he said it. He's an entertainer. If these people are standing outside for hours to see Donald Trump, they also want a show, and that's what he brought. And this speech yesterday was different than other ones. First of all, he went for 2 hours, and he talked about all that he did in different interesting stories. By the way. Yeah, about how he built this ice skating rink in Central Park and the golf course in the Bronx, and he told those stories about how he's a builder and he cares about the community. And then he did funny things too, like, should I go off teleprompter? Well, Joe Biden isn't even good on teleprompter. So he brought that element of humor to it as well, which people look forward to seeing.
And here's the reason this story is important.
He takes the seriousness out of politics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of presidents can't do that.
Exactly.
You feel me? So I think that's what he has, that connection with a lot of people with in different walks of life, because he takes the seriousness out of the politics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he brings humor to it. He brings fun to it, excitement, laughter,
jokes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what people want.
Needed.
Yeah, absolutely, it's needed. Like, we won't always be serious all the time.
Right.
Like, let's have some laughs.
Right.
Let's joke about some people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like Joe Biden, he tries.
But
with the jokes.
Yeah, it's kind of like that Diddy apology that he did. Did you see that? You know what I'm saying? Like, people are saying that he had a telemonitor right there in front of him and he was reading off of that.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't sound right.
Authentic.
It's not authentic at all.
Teleprompter. So he brought that element of humor to it as well, which people look forward to seeing.
And here's the reason this story is important, because will New York still vote for Joe Biden? Probably. I mean, that's what it does, to your point of how long it's been. Will overwhelming majority of the black vote still vote for Joe Biden? Yes, but less so. You know, it's down from 90% to 70%. The reason is to understand people out there in America that, as you point out, are often forgotten.
That's
and
right.
People did not get attention. And when people connect with certain segments of our society, it's not all about the Upper West Side or Midtown or even Florida or California at all occasions, the ones that get attention. It's about the people that need attention. And so Alexis McAdams was there as well, because the purpose is to understand Americans. Listen to what Alexis McAdams got out of people in the Bronx.
It's been 100 years since the Bronx voted for a Republican presidential candidate. Is that going to change this year?
It absolutely will. You know, a lot of times people take things for granted. People thought that Hillary was going to clinch the presidency in a coronation, and that didn't happen. So there's always room for surprises.
It's time for a change in leadership. We've been voting down the same party for years now, and nothing has changed. Things have gotten out of control. We're dealing with housing situations. We're dealing with homelessness, the mentally ill, crimes. There's a lot happening here. Inflation.
I've always been raised to think a certain way. And, you know, for me to come and think Republican and think Donald Trump and say it's time to right a wrong for him, it's time to right that wrong that they're doing to him, that's coming from the heart.
Right.
Your Post editorial puts it this way. Trump will win if he does more speeches like the one in the Bronx. And the last thing I'll say about this, because I know I've been dealing with this and saying this for 10 years to go to the community. And I know that there are some naysayers and they're going to look at, you know, the voting tally and they're going to say, well, he didn't win the black vote. Okay, he may have not won the Hispanic. To the point of Alexis' report, you don't get to abandon a community for 50 years and think there's going to be this automatic shift.
Right.
That's not going to happen. I'm not even suggesting that. I'm not saying that Donald Trump is going to win the black vote. I do think he can get 30% of the black vote. And if he gets 30% of the black vote, it's game over for the Democrats. I think these silos that have once existed, they're being destroyed just by the effort of going there saying, you matter. I understand. He's not promising anything special to black America. He's saying, I know you can. I know you've been forgotten. I know they don't care about you. I do.
I care about your problems.
And I got your back.
Yeah. Yeah, and also not just forgetting about the black community or not doing anything about it. When addressing the black community, like President Biden did at Morehouse College, it's victimhood all day long.
Yeah. Right.
It's victimhood, identity politics. When Donald Trump spoke to the people in the Bronx yesterday, he said, I don't care about your skin tone. I don't care what color you are. Nobody deserves streets like this. Nobody deserves subway systems like this. I care about your problems and I want to fix them.
And I'm going to leave it here. But if you were a human being or a community at large, and you were trying to gauge someone's interest or connection to you, what would resonate more? Someone who takes your vote for granted to the extent that if you do not vote for them, says you're not truly of that community.
Yes.
If you don't vote for me, you're not black. Panders and doesn't deliver on promises and scares you about the other side. Or someone who says, I may not get but 20 to 30% of your vote, but I'm here.
Not only scares you, but says you can't. You can't. On the highest day of achievement, you can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Tillman.
That's facts, though, man. Like that's you know.
I feel he's gonna get more than 30%.
I'm sure he will, but you can't sum it up better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's being honest.
Oh yeah.
I may not get all your votes.
Right.
You feel me? Some of y'all may go the other way, but you know I'm here.
He showed up,
and I care about you guys. No matter what color you are.
Right.
Nobody, like you said, nobody deserves streets like this. Nobody deserves.
Right.
You know, crime rates the way they are out here and this, that, and the third. Like, and people don't understand that inflation increases crime rates.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It increases crime across America because people can't afford to go buy a pound of chicken now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or put gas in their car or, you know, whatever the case may be, man. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is so beautiful to witness.
Yeah.
And I just have to say, may God be with Donald Trump. You know, he's standing strong throughout everything that he's going through.
Right.
And, you know, he's beating all the odds. Like, I love to see it. This is such a beautiful, special.
It's refreshing.
It is.
Yeah. Very refreshing.
Oh my goodness. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. If you guys are watching this video, man, if you live in the Bronx or in that area and you attended that rally, comment down below. Let us know what the energy was. Just by us watching it, I felt the energy here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Is the actual speech on YouTube though?
It might be. It might be. I know they said it was about 2 hours long.
2 hours long.
Mm-hmm. So maybe we can, I don't know.
Do like a 2-part?
Like, yeah, or 3-part or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Break it up in 25, 30 minutes or so. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. We'll try to see if we can find that. If you guys got the link to it, feel free to leave it in the comment section so we can grab that from you guys. But to our family members out there who told us about this one, we thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
We definitely appreciate that, man. So let's get into some shout outs.
Yes, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. First shout out goes to Dingo Dave. What's up, Dingo Dave?
Dingo Dave, what's going on, man? Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that right there. Let us know what you think about it. If you're voting for Trump, man, let's put Trump in the comment section.
And are you
man.
from Australia?
Right. Hashtag Trump in the comment section.
Second shout out goes to Work Hard, Play Hard. What's up, Work Hard, Play Hard?
Work hard, play hard. I like that, man. Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that as well.
Yes.
Let us know, man, who you voted for, man. Hashtag Trump down in the comment section.
Yes.
You feel me?
2024.
2024. We're right around the corner. November will be here before you know it. So
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Like, y'all have no idea how
I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it.
And I still haven't ordered my shirt yet.
I know.
I have to find the perfect shirt though.
Yeah.
Can't just be any shirt.
I'm gonna try to get one made or something though. You know what I'm saying? With Trump,
we can
with
do
his
that.
face on the front right here. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot we could do that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, y'all, man. We love you guys, man.
Yes, we do.
Make sure y'all keep God first.
Most importantly.
We'll catch you guys in the next reaction video.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.